Wow, everybody out there, welcome. This is the Annapolis AMFM Christmas show of 2020. I've been doing this for 22 years. This will be the 22nd year. My name is Matt McConville. I'm the founder and president of AMFM. Been doing the Christmas show since 1998. Instead of going through the whole thing on the history, suffice it to say that it's been a long run. It's been beautiful. And to be up here now, I'm standing up here and I'm looking at what is an empty room. This is the landscape that we're living in, the environment. And I'm seeing a lot of faces, though. I have a hell of a memory. So I just want you guys to all relax. We are doing a show for tonight, for a Monday night show, and we're going to be doing a Tuesday night show. And the thing I think I just want to express is that as we've been going through this since the shutdown in March, we went through as musicians months before we even played. But in that time, between that shutdown in March, from through the summer, and we were able to start getting back into the summer and everything, you guys who have built this show, and I've said this over and over through the years, it's been the audience that has come in and has just created this for us. And as we're standing here today, and as you guys are sitting out there today, what a beautiful thing has been created. And it's not just for, the money that we make on, for the fundraising in AMFM. It's way more than that. It's become something more and very special. And we have this opportunity to do this. And I think that's something that's kind of missed in all this, is the opportunities that we have. The groundswell of support from the community, from all you people out there that really understand and really appreciate the tremendous talent that's in this town. You've just kept keeping this whole thing afloat, and this is part of it. This is just change, and we're all going to get through this. So, without further ado, let me see what time it is. Hold on. I got something. Yeah. Yep. It's Christmas time. Who out there believes in Santa Claus? That's right. Guys, who believes in Santa Claus? Everybody got it? Yeah. Santa Claus. Real quick, because I'm not going to have time after the song, I just want to introduce who's up here. Unbelievable. We got Mr. Jimi Davies over on the keys. Got Mr. Tom Fridrich back on the drums. Give me a little bit of drum. Give me a little bit. There you go. Got Mr. Ben Grant. Ben Grant on the bass. Man, I didn't even see you had a Santa Claus hat on.
You just put it on.
You slipped it on.
And my beautiful daughter, Casey. And how many years is this going to be, Case, that you're going to be singing with me?
Oh, I no idea at this point.
Been a while, from here up to here, right? All right, guys. Here we go. Stay up all night. You could bet your life I'm sitting here waiting on Santa Claus. You can call me baby, you can call me fool, but I'm gonna prove it wrong. Lies ain't telling school. I'm gonna show you now. Waiting on Santa Claus. Now I'll get everything I want, sliding up that slope. Autumn bells will be ringing. I'll be yanking on the road. Yeah, it can rain all night if it wants. I don't need no snow, so fire will be burning. I'll be basking in it glow. Yeah. Oh yeah. Santa Claus. Still, I'm getting too old. Gotta stop this silly mess. Put all these childish things away and burn my list. Can't do now. I'm waiting on Santa Claus. Go, no, no. Oh, this is seeing is believing. You can look down in my soul. right. Thank you all very much. Tell them Merry Christmas, Case.
Merry Christmas.
Hi, it's Mayor Buckley here. Welcome to the AMFM virtual event this year. We know this is different to what you're used to, but we all know that the event is one of the greatest events that we do in the city and one of the greatest causes. The COVID has hit our artists and our musicians harder than anybody. There is nowhere to play. There are no platforms for them to get out and make a little bit of money for their families. So they need you now more than ever. So please come to this event. Please give generously. One of my favorite things to do in the city is to drop in to that event and just see all the faces that I know in the city of Annapolis, all the people that have got behind us to make this city a more loving and eclectic and artful city that it is. So please, this year, do everything you can to show your love for our beloved musicians. Thank you all for being here tonight.
These guys have been coming up here from the first show in some form or another, and we never know. And we've never known, as we've gone through 22 years of being on this stage for the Christmas shows, of exactly what form these guys are going to show up in and what they're going to do. I mean, I kind of have an idea. You know, Mike, you know what I'm talking about? Kevin knows what I'm talking about. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. So it is my great honor, after 22 years, and this is the most you've ever had on stage. This is something else, man. So guys, all that's going to do is intensify what's going to come at you in a wave of Gecko love. And these guys bring it every year. The Geckos.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
It's the best time of the year. I don't know if there'll be snow, but we'll have a couple beers. Have a holly jolly Christmas, and when you walk down West Street, you say hello to friends we know and to everyone we meet. Oh, the mistletoe hung for all to see. Her once for me. Have a holly jolly Christmas, best time of the year. Oh my golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year. It's the best time of the year. I don't know if there'll be snow, but we'll crack a couple beers. Have a holly jolly Christmas, and when you walk down West Street, say hello to friends you know and to everyone you meet. Oh, mistletoe hung where you can't see. Somebody waits for you, kiss her once for me. Have a holly jolly Christmas, and in case you didn't hear, oh by golly, have a holly jolly
I am over here, happy in the mother country. Darling, for this Christmas, your son would be really jumping. Listen to the chorus of what we will all be singing. Drink a rum and a bunch of cream. Drink a rum. Drink a rum and a bunch of cream. Drink a rum. It's Christmas morning. Drink a rum and a bunch of cream. Drink a rum. Mama, drink if you're drinking. Drink a rum and a bunch of cream. Drink a rum. Again, Mama, I have invited Jamaica, lovely Grenada, Barbados, also Guyana. It's an invitation for a stupendous occasion. You can just imagine we drink until New Year's morning. Drink a rum and a bunch of cream. Drink a rum. Drink a rum and a bunch of cream. Drink a rum. Mama, think if you're singing. Drink a rum and a bunch of cream. Drink a rum. Mama, bet if you're betting. Drink a rum and a bunch of cream. Drink a rum. The fete is grand, battles of all descriptions. You must understand, liquor to supply the nation. I have ordered whiskey, punch of cream, gin and brandy, lime and tonic water, lemon heart and Angostura. Drink a rum and a punch of cream. Drink a rum. Drink a rum and a punch of cream. Drink a rum. It's Christmas morning. Drink a rum and a punch of cream. Drink a rum. Mama, drink if you're drinking. Drink a rum and a punch of cream. Drink a rum. On Christmas Day, when Big Ben alarm 6:30, we are on the way, passing through festivity. Later in the evening, we passing through Piccadilly. Everybody dancing and singing the same melody. Drink a rum and a punch of cream. Drink a rum. Drink a rum and a punch of cream. Drink a rum. Drink a rum and a punch of cream. Drink a rum. Let's fet if we're fetting. Drink a rum and a punch of cream. Drink a rum.
The AMFM Christmas shows have been the cornerstone of our fundraising from the very beginning and have been augmented by the In the Vein Of concert series. In the year of COVID, with the inability to produce live shows, we've had to go virtual to raise funds so that we can continue to help our area musicians. All donations are greatly appreciated.
Next up, guys, one of my favorite people in this town. One of the true artists that we have here. And he's a lightning rod in so many ways, with his magazine, with his artwork, but his music has lifted us up and awed us for many, many years. Mr. Jimi Davies.
Merry Christmas, happy holidays to everybody. I'm Jimmy, and wish we could be at the Ram's Head doing this, but here we are. I play this song every year for the Christmas show. It's a song I wrote for my grandparents when they were quite far on in their age, in their 90s, and they just didn't want any more stuff, and they said that they didn't want presents this one year, and I decided if I wrote them a song, it wouldn't take up any space for them. So this song's called The Greatest Gift. When you hear the bell that Santa rings, tell him I don't need anything. Yeah, I'm the richest, yes, by far. Don't need to wish wish on no shooting star. When I'm alone on silent nights, I'm the one who has bragging rights, because spring brings summer, then fall become Christmas time. You're the greatest gift of all. You're the greatest gift of all. When old Saint Nick comes, hope he won't be mad, 'cause he can't give me what I've always had. Yeah, I'm so rich when still some have none. I treasure everything you've said and done. When I'm a blade on silent nights, I'm the one who's won bragging rights, because spring brings summer, then fall become Christmas time. You're the greatest gift of all. 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 When you hear the jingle of the bells, rest assured, 'cause all is well. And if you see me dashing through the snow, no need to ask, 'cause you know where I go. The air is cold as the snow falls white, and I'm the one who's won bragging rights, because spring brings summer, then fall become Christmas time. You're the greatest gift of all. 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 You can be sure that I will deck the halls, 'cause you're the greatest gift of all. Merry Christmas to everyone. And just to let you know, Dave Glaser is here with us, playing his guitar, as I do every day since I received it. Much love, laugh a lot, peace. See you in 2021.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we are. We're outside of Middleton's now as we slide around the city on this beautiful evening. The reason I'm standing out here, because once again, this is a place that I associate with the next act that's coming up, and particularly one man in particular, and that'd be Dave Glaser. And this is where not the first time I saw John and Dave together as Van Dyke and Glaser, but the place that I saw them the most. And I think they did their live recording from Middleton's. We all know who the Van Dyke and Glaser are, but just so you understand, in this town, they were the bar. They set the bar in this town that all of us, the musicians that followed after them, have tried to live up to, and to try to get somewhat close to their level of artistry, musicianship, technical ability as far as how their sound was. These guys were meticulous, and they were true pros, and two of the most talented men that I've ever met. Ladies and gentlemen, next up we're going to be showing Dave Glaser's video from 2016, I believe. We lost Dave, as we all know. And then after that, we're going to be seeing John Van Dyke. Please enjoy. Dave Glaser, John Van Dyke, Van Dyke and Glaser.
Close enough. Okay, here we go. I was in Texas for some shows in the Austin, Texas area over the Christmas holidays a few years back. And I was riding in a friend's car and this song came on the radio. And I've never quite been the same. Mom got drunk and Dad got drunk at our Christmas party. We were drinking champagne punch and homemade eggnog. Little sister brought her new boyfriend. He was a Mexican. We didn't know what to think of him till he said, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad. Brother Ken brought his kids with him, the 3 from his first wife Lynn, and the 2 identical twins from his second wife Mary Nell. Of course he brought his new wife Kay. She talks all about AA, chain smoking while the stereo plays. Noel, Noel, the first Noel. So card the turkey, turn the ball game on. Make margaritas when the eggnog's gone. Send somebody to the quick pack store. We need some ice and an extension cord, a can of bean dip and some diet Wrights, a box of tampons and some Marlboro Lights. Hallelujah, everybody say cheese. Merry Christmas from the family. Does that sound familiar? Fred and Rita drove from Harlingen. I can't remember how I'm kin to them, but when they tried to plug their motorhome in, they blew our Christmas lights. Cousin David knew just what went wrong, so we all waited out on our front lawn. He threw the breaker and the lights came on, and he sang, "The silent night, oh silent night." So card the turkey, turn the ball game on. Make Bloody Marys 'cause we all want one. Send somebody to the stop and go. We need some celery and a can of fake snow, a bag of lemons and some diet Sprites, a box of tampons and some Salem lights. Hallelujah, everybody say cheese. Merry Christmas from the family. Hallelujah, everybody say cheese. Merry Christmas from the family. Feliz Navidad. Thanks, Merry Christmas, everybody.
These are the guys, man. We came in. Their sound, everything they did, they set a tone of professionalism in this town. that was unmatched, that we all had to live up to. And that's a fact. So it's my great pleasure to be on stage. I don't know if I've grown up yet or not, but I'm with Mr. John Van Dyke.
Thank you, Matt. This is one that Dave and I wrote. Of course, Dave can't be with us any longer, but this is for you. Ready? Oh, wait a minute. I should introduce the band. This is Jim Jacobs. He lives in my community. We get together over at his house every once in a while and play some music. Matt McConville, Matt's daughter, Casey. Yeah. Ben, who's never played this song before in his life, and Tom.
Tom's never played
this song before. Ready? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Christmas. Everywhere you look, you see Santa Claus and Christmas trees. And now it's time for Christmas. Winter days and harbor lights, sailboats decked with Christmas lights. Glad that we're home for Christmas. Christmas morning you will see presents all around the tree. And now it's time for Christmas. Christmas songs and Christmas sky. Christmas down there down the night. And now we're home for Christmas. Christmas days and Christmas skies. Laughter in my daughter's eyes. Happy because it's Christmas. Peace on earth, He is born early on Anyway, this next song is a tune that I wrote about my family, my lovely wife, who I love more than anything else in the world, my 2 kids, my dogs, and my house. And I gotta get my guitar tuned up here. All right, guys. Anyway, this song's called I Wish You Well. 1, 2, 3, 4. I wish you well, I wish you well. And everywhere you go, and everything you are, I wish you well, I wish you well. And everything you do, I wish you well. I remember our first Christmas, it was 1989. I was out of college at the age of 33. Little did we know there'd be so many more in time. And I remember that first Christmas, you and me. I wish you well, I wish you well. And everywhere you go, and everything you are, I wish you well, I wish you well. And everything you do, I wish you well. Then there was that Christmas back in 1994, covered with the apple and stolen from the tree. Stella by the fireplace, sleeping on the floor. And I remember that good Christmas, you and me. I wish you well, I wish you well. And everywhere you go, and everything you are, I wish you well, I wish you well. And everything you do, I wish you well. Now it's time to sing another Christmas. The trees that once were green have turned to wood. Madeline and Brandon by the Christmas tree. Whoa, I'd hold this day forever if I could. Looking through some photos of a friend who's come and gone. Here's me and David, we were standing in the snow. And you and I together, we have seen them here and gone, as we remember all those Christmases ago. I wish you well, I wish you well. And everything you're doing, and everything you are, I wish you well, I wish you well. And everything you do, I wish you well. And everything you do, I wish you well. Thank you. Merry Christmas.
John Van Dyke. Well, the next gentleman that we have for you, you may know him as a bass player. You may know him as part of a number of bands that have been around for 20-some years. But as an artist, as a solo artist, he has very few peers. It's my great pleasure to introduce Dana B.
Hi, this is Dana B. I would love to wish you a very Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to you.
We three kings of Orient are bearing gifts. We traverse afar, field and fountain, moor and mountain, following yonder star. Born a king on Bethlehem's plain, gold I bring to crown him again. King forever, ceasing never over a soul to reign. Star of wonder, star of night, star of royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light. Frankincense to offer have I, incense on the deity night. Prayer and praising, voices raising, worshiping God most high. Near is mine, its bitter perfume breathes the life of gathering gloom. Soaring, sighing, bleeding, dying, sealed in the stone cold tomb. Oh, star of wonder, star of night, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light. Glory still, behold him arise, King and God in sacrifice. Hallelujah, hallelujah, sounds of the earth and skies. Merry Christmas, everybody. Thanks, AMFM.
This next gentleman that's coming up has risen to the top and has all of our great respect. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jordan Sokol.
Silent night, holy night, all has come and all is bright round your virgin mother and child. Holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly
All right, hey guys, we're walking down Maryland Avenue now. And as you can see above me, it's snowing on Maryland Avenue. Our next act up, the beautiful Angie Miller, the extraordinary Ben Grant. And as you're sitting warm and toasty in your house, I suggest you sit tight, because baby, it's cold outside.
I really can't stay.
Baby, it's cold outside.
I've got to go away.
It's so cold outside.
The evening has been
Was hoping that you'd drop in.
so very nice.
I'll take your hands, they are just like ice.
My mother will start to worry.
Beautiful, what's your hurry?
My father will be pacing the floor.
Listen to that fireplace roar.
So really I better
There's no
scurry.
need to hurry.
Or maybe just a half a drink more.
Put some records on while I
The
pour.
neighbors might think,
Girl, it's bad out there.
say, what's in this drink?
There's no cabs out there.
I I wish I knew how to break this spell.
I'll take your hat, your hair looks swell.
Ought to say no, 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 sir.
Mind if I get a little closer?
At least I'm gonna say I tried.
What's the sense of hurting my pride?
I really can't stay.
Get over that old
Oh, but it's cold outside. I simply must go.
Girl, it's cold outside.
The answer is no.
It's so cold outside.
The welcome has been
So lucky that you drop in.
so nice and
Look
warm.
out the window at that storm.
My sister will be suspicious.
Your lips are delicious.
My brother will be there at the door.
Waves upon a tropical shore.
My maiden aunt's mind
Girl, your lips
is
are so
vicious.
delicious.
Well, maybe just a cigarette more.
Never such a blizzard before.
I got to get home.
Girl, you gon' freeze out there.
Then you come.
It's up to your knees out there.
You've really been
I
great.
feel when you touch my hand.
Why don't you see?
How can you do this thing to me?
There's bound to be talk tomorrow.
Think of my lifelong sorrow.
At least there will be plenty implied.
If you caught pneumonia and
I
died,
really can't stay.
get over that hold out.
Oh, but it's cold outside. So nice to be together. Merry Christmas, everybody. Thank you
Christmas,
for
everyone.
listening.
Hey everybody, I'm standing outside of Heroes Pub, and appropriately so. This is, for the next act, this is one of the places that I associate with them. When I think of Meg and Bryan, I think of Heroes and their Wednesday nights and their long, long run here, probably 20 plus years, which I'm sure I'll be corrected on the exact date. Meg and Bryan have been a force in this town, musically, as far as the community, all the work they've done. I can't speak enough about them. Meg was the original founding board member of AMFM. Bryan, every Christmas show we've done, he's usually on stage, 5 or 6 times, because anybody sees Bryan, they want him to play with him. My great pleasure to introduce to you, bring you Meg Murray and Bryan Ewald.
Why Hey y'all, this is Bart, Meg, and Harper, and we're the Murray-Reese family.
And we're the Ewalds. I'm Jessie.
I'm Aiden. I'm Julian. And I'm Bryan.
We'd like to thank AMFM, the Annapolis Musicians Fund for Musicians, for being an amazing organization and for helping all of our local musicians in Annapolis.
And of course, thank you to everyone who continues to contribute and who supports music in Annapolis and our surrounding communities.
So from our family to yours,
we'd like to wish you all a very happy and very safe holiday season.
Happy holidays!
From their traditional roots in music, from their deep devotion and sincere love of the roots of music, it is my great pleasure to introduce one of our board members, Leah Weiss and Gary Wright.
Hi, I'm Leah Weiss, and I'm an AMFM board member. And the first thing I want to say is thank you, everybody who participated in Giving Tuesday this year. The generosity was overwhelming between the sponsors and the musicians and all the donors. We raised sufficient funds to start up again with our relief efforts, and I cannot thank you all enough. This has been a very difficult year, but I feel that hope is ahead, and my holiday wish for all of you is that that hope can be a light to shine during this particularly dark time. And to give you a little levity at this moment in time, Gary and I are going to play an old-time fiddle tune for you from North Carolina called Breaking Up Christmas.
All night long. Happy holidays, everybody.
All right, we're still up here. This next guy that I'm going to introduce to you is somebody who's standing behind the camera. He is responsible for all of this work, but he is, in his own right, a fabulous musician and a fabulous songwriter. He's one of the young guns in town, guys. It's my great pleasure to introduce and to laud the talents of Mr. Charles Kavoossi.
I'll be home for Christmas. You can count on me. Please have snow and mistletoe and presents on the tree. Christmas Eve will find me with a love like gleam. I'll be home for Christmas. Christmas Eve will find me with a love like gleam. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams, if only in my dreams.
These guys have been making you happy for a long time in this town. They've been playing all over. Over the years, we've watched this band just get better and better all the time. It is my great pleasure to introduce Sweet Leda.
Happy holidays!
Happy holidays!
Sweet Leda, we love you! Bye!
Bye!
Oh, angels, we have her on high. Sweetly singing o'er the plains and the mountains in reply, echoing their joyous strains, and I'm singing glow. Gloria in excelsis Deo. Oh, Gloria in excelsis Deo. See him in a manger laid, whom the choirs of angels praise. Mary, Joseph, lend your aid, oh, while our hearts in love we raise. Oh, Gloria in excelsis Deo. Oh, Gloria. Oh, in excelsis Deo.
PJ Thomas here, Vice President of AMFM. And I'm Sean O'Neill. I'm the treasurer for AMFM. We want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. And really want to thank you for all your support. As the treasurer, I have the privilege of counting the numbers. We want to thank all the great support. Because of your support, we've been able to pay over $120,000 just this year, just in COVID-19 benefits to over 76 musicians, representing over 1,200 lost gigs.
It's amazing.
It is,
Yeah.
it is. We've got a great community here in Annapolis.
Absolutely. Your donations throughout this time from, I would say, April to present have made a huge difference, and we appreciate it so very much.
We do. And PJ, we are going to do In the Vein of shows.
We are going to do In the Vein of, well, next year.
Next year.
Next
Yes,
year.
next year.
2021.
So what are the shows? What are we gonna
Okay,
do?
we've got our St. Patrick's Day-ish show with Van Morrison, and then in the summer we've got the Beach Boys, and in the fall we've got Sun Records.
So it should be a good time. Thank you to everybody who bought your tickets. Your seats are still good for next year. As soon as we have those dates, we'll be sure to release them. And what else do we have to talk about? Anything else?
Well, I think that we want to announce the next person who's going to be performing, and that's Skribe. And we've got a really special treat with you because he brought along The Leftovers from Sean Hetrick and The Leftovers.
It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be so great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey everybody tuning in from home. We're here today playing some music for the AMFM Christmas show. It's something I look forward to every year. And my name's Skribe. I'm here with The Leftovers today. And we're going to do a John Prine song. I get to play this song once a year. It's probably my favorite Christmas song. And it's called Christmas in Prison. I dedicate it to everybody who has to work on the holidays. So here we go. Christmas in Prison. Christmas in prison, and the food was real good. We had turkey and pistols made out of wood. And I dream of her always, even when I don't dream. Her name's on my tongue, and her blood's in my stream. Wait a while, eternity. Old Mother Nature's got nothing on me. Come to me, come to me, come to me now. We're rolling, my sweetheart. We're flowing by. Me of a chess game with someone I admire, like a picnic in the rain after a prairie fire. And her heart is as big as this whole goddamn jail. She's sweeter than satin at a drugstore sale. Wait a while, eternity. Old Mother Nature's got nothing on me. Come to me, come to me, come to me now. We're rolling, my sweetheart. We're flowing by. Well, the searchlight in the big yard spins round with the gun, and it spotlights the snowflakes like dust in the sun. It's Christmas in prison, there'll be music tonight, and I'll probably get homesick. I miss you, good night. Wait a while, eternity. Old Mother Nature's got nothing on me. Come to me, run to me, come to me now. We're rolling, my sweetheart, we're flowing by. Well, there was this little fella who just could not believe that there really was Santa Claus even on Christmas Eve. When he heard a clatter on the rooftop overhead, he opened up his window wide and this is what he said. I don't care who you are, old fatso, get those reindeer off my roof. I don't care who you are, old fatso, get those reindeer off my roof. And you can't fool me because I don't believe in Santa Claus. I don't believe in Santa Claus, and I've got proof. Though Santa Claus did bring him a great big bag of toys, enough of those Christmas presents for a dozen little boys. A choo-choo train, a cowboy hat, a whole Apache tribe. He looked up and he shouted, I'm not taking any bribes. I don't care who you are, old fatso, get those reindeer off my roof. I don't care who you are, old fatso, get those reindeer off my roof. And you can't fool me because I don't believe in Santa Claus. I don't believe in Santa Claus, and I've got proof. Well, the next year Santa came around, he brought a favorite toy to everybody but a certain unbelieving boy. And the moral of the story, it is so sad but true. If you don't believe in Santa Claus, you don't believe in you. I don't care who you are, young man, just keep those reindeer on your roof. I don't care who you are, young man, just keep those reindeer on your roof. And you can't fool me because I still believe in Santa Claus. I still believe in Santa Claus, and I've got proof. I still believe in Santa Claus, and you should too. I still believe in Santa Claus and Sasquatch too.
When I think back on all of the Christmas shows, going all the way back to the very first one, this group, and I've said this over the years, are irreplaceable. There is nobody that does what they can do. And even though we have a bit, because of the times and the circumstances, that they are a bit diminished in numbers, their artistry and musicality shine through. They have been providing a tremendous amount of joy and love in this town for a long time. The Annapolis Vocal Corps.
Yep. Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel, fa la 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 la. Troll the
ancient Yuletide carol. Fa la 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 la. See the blazing Yule before us. Fa la 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 la. Strike the harp and join the chorus. Fa la 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 la. Follow me in merry measure. Fa la 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 la. While I tell of Yuletide treasure. Fa la 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 la. Fast away the old year passes. Fa la 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 la. Hail the new ye lads and lasses. Fa la 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 la. Sing we joyous all together. Fa la 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 la. Heedless of the wind and weather. Fa la 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 la. Fa la 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 la.
Thank you for listening to us. We are a scaled-down version of the Annapolis Vocal Corps, and we're proud to announce that this is our 33rd year of 33rd year of disturbing the peace in and around Annapolis,
Greater Annapolis.
So let's keep singing. This is a song that was written 80 years ago by two fabulous songwriters,
By him.
Sammy Kahn and Julie Stein. But it's the most unlikely Christmas carol because the two authors were Jewish guys. It never mentions Christmas or Christmas trees or mistletoe or gift giving or the Christ child or anything. But it has become one of America's and the world's favorite Christmas carols. It's called Let It Snow.
The snowman in the yard is frozen hard. He's a sorry sight to see. If he had a brain, he'd complain that he wishes he were me. Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since there's no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. It doesn't show signs of stopping, and I brought some corn for popping. The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I hate going out in the snow. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. The fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. But as long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I hate going out in the snow. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. The fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. But as long as you love me so, let it snow, 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 let it snow.
Thank you very much. I'd like to introduce the members of the Annapolis Vocal Corps Light.
Hi. Hi. Nice to meet you. How do you? Hey. Hi. All right, so much for the shtick.
No, really. This little girl on my right, if you don't know why she's singing, it's because she is an 8-time Sweet Adeline, World Championship medalist, and we're just lucky to have her with us. This is Jennifer Keefe.
Hello.
This gentleman on my far right, he's been with us for almost from the beginning, and I wish I could say we asked him into the group because he's a fine singer, which he turned out to be, but he was initially asked to join the group because he wasn't old enough to drink at the time and we needed a designated driver. Mr. Edward Keefe. Nice to see you. This is my musical partner for the last 41 years. Anything I've done of any significance in this town musically, he's always been standing on my right. Mr. Stanley the Flash Fletcher.
And the gentleman making the introductions, of course, my friend, my musical companion for these last 4 decades, Paul Michael Nathan.
Thank you for the hand.
Give him the clap.
This is, I guess, one of America's, if not the favorite Christmas carol, in the top 3 probably. Written by Mel Torme.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh, and every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas to Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas to you.
Thank you, and Merry Christmas,
Merry
everybody.
Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas.
All right, hello everybody. Here we are. We're downtown Annapolis. Behind me, we have Ego Alley in the bars. We have Armadillos. We have Dock Street. We have Middleton's over there on my left. Just a quick history lesson. I'm standing here for a reason. Dock Street in particular, long ago, was Mum's. And Mum's was the first place that I saw Dean Rosenthal, and that was 20 plus years ago. And he was playing as Wheatley Dean, and I'm sure many of you remember that. And a shout out to Herb Wheatley. Dean, for as long as I have been in this town, has been not only one of the great talents, one of the great icons musically of this town, but he has also been one of the people that was an inspiration for AMFM in the very beginning, because the one thing that was absolutely clear is his great connection to the community and what he was always willing to bring his talents to in any benefit, in any cause that can help other people. As a result, Dean, through the years, has been doing that. He's been playing, I don't know, 30, 40 years, I think he had told me in the last thing. So it is my great pleasure to introduce Dean Rosenthal and the four-piece Racket.
Well, let's all stand together and not stand apart, 'cause none get into heaven but the pure at heart, and that's all. I'll tell you that's all. Yeah, you better have Jesus. I'll tell you that's all. Well, some denominations don't read the Bible alike. They ought to get together and stop fussing and fighting, and that's all. I'll tell you that's all. Yeah, you better have Jesus. I'll tell you that's all. Well, primitive Baptists, they believe you can't get into heaven unless you wash your feet, and that's all. I'll tell you that's all. Yeah, you better have Jesus. I'll tell you that's all. Well, you can go to your college, you can go to your school, but if you ain't got Jesus, you're an educated fool. That's all. Well, I'll tell you that's all. Yeah, you better have Jesus. Well, I'll tell you that's all. Yes, you better have Jesus. Well, I'll tell you that's all. Well, thank you, everybody. Everybody at home, all the continents, wherever you're listening from, may it be United States or South America or Europe, Australia.
Antarctica.
Antarctica. There was one I knew I was missing one time. But we want to say hi to all our friends. We're sorry we're missing you all this year. We're trying to do something here to help AMFM. And you all have been big contributors over the years. We really miss not having you here. It's so much more fun when people we know are here. But we want to thank everybody for your generous contributions this year. I know, speaking for myself, they have helped me out immensely over the years with my different health problems. And I know there's a lot of other musicians out there that really appreciate it. And you don't have to be from the area to donate, because when you come to Annapolis, you're going to be surrounded by music, and this will be your way of maybe throwing something in the tip jar for these people. But we're going to do one now that we've done since the first time we played here. Oh, I know what we wanted to do, Matt. We wanted to do, we want to try to get everybody to do the wave, all right? You're sitting at home on your couch. You've been sitting at home on your couch for quite a while. You might be in a rocking chair, but let's all do the wave, okay? Because they won't let us dance.
Which way does it start?
We're just going to do it right here from the stage, Tom. And
we go left to right or right to left?
No, we're just going to go up and down.
Oh, okay.
Okay? All right. You ready? On the count of three. All right, when it comes to you now, make sure you got to stand up. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Wave! All right, that was a good one. Okay, now we're going to do one by Chuck Berry, kind of Elmore James style. Well, of all of the reindeers, you are the mastermind. Run, run, Rudolph, Santa's chasing right behind.
you longing to get. A little baby doll that can cry, drink, sleep, and wet. And then away went Rudolph, whizzing like a saber jet. You longing for? He said, all I want for Christmas is a rock and roll electric guitar. And then away went Rudolph, whizzing like a shooting star. Yeah, run, run, Rudolph, Santa's gotta make it through town. Take the freeway down. And then away went Rudolph, whizzing like a merry-go-round.
Thank you all and have a nice holiday. Thank you. It's Jimmy, and there's Rourke, and there's Tom, and I'm Dean. Hope to see you all soon. Peace, love, and good health.
Yeah, baby.
The AMFM Christmas shows have been the cornerstone of our fundraising from the very beginning and have been augmented by the In the Vein Of concert series. In the year of COVID, with the inability to produce live shows, we've had to go virtual to raise funds so that we can continue to help our area musicians. All donations are greatly appreciated.
All right, here we go, guys. We are up on top of Main Street now, looking down all the way down to the city dock. I'm also standing outside of, as you see, Maryland Inn, which is the home of the Treaty of Paris. And I have to tell you, the home of Charlie Byrd, one of the great all-time musicians in this town. Okay, next up. These guys have been bringing it. They've been doing the Christmas show. If you've gone to the Christmas shows on Monday night and just bringing the house down. And they're still bringing it. Ladies and gentlemen, East is East.
Merry Christmas, don't wanna fight tonight. Merry Christmas, I don't wanna fight tonight. Merry Christmas, I don't wanna fight tonight with you. Here comes Santa and his sleigh. Why's it always got to be this way? Here comes Rudolph, here comes Blitzen. See the horses dancing in their head. Smell the fairies dancing in your head. Here comes Rudolph, here comes Blitzen. Cause I want you, you want me. That's the way it's got to be. I want you from the start. Christmas ain't the time of breaking each other's hearts. Christmas, I don't wanna fight tonight. Merry Christmas, I don't wanna fight tonight. Merry Christmas, I don't wanna fight tonight with you.
Here comes Santa, his sleigh. Why's it always got to be this way? Here comes Rudolph, here comes Blitzen, baby. 'Cause I want you, and you want me. That's the way it's got to be. And I want you from the start. 'Cause Christmas ain't the time of breaking each other's heart. Merry Christmas, I don't want to fight tonight. Merry Christmas, I don't want to fight tonight. Merry Christmas, I don't want to fight tonight with you. Merry Christmas, baby, you. Yeah. Tried to play with a mask on and it didn't work. Just so you know. At all. I couldn't breathe. So we're going to play a couple more songs. We're going to thank Matt McConnell and all of AMFM for putting this on. And we love playing and hope we get to play next year in front of all you lovely people that are at home tonight. My baby's gone. I have no friends to wish me greetings once again. While we'll be singing silent night, Christmas carols by candlelight. Christmas, 'cause if not by Christmas, by New Year's night, friends and relations sing salutations, sure as the stars shine above. Oh, and it's Christmas time, my dear. 'Cause it's a time of year to be with the one that you love. So won't you tell me that you'll never grow? Christmas and New Year will find you home. There'll be no more sorrow or grief or pain. I'll be happy at Christmas once again. Go, got it! There'll be no more sorrow, grief and pain. 'Cause I'll be happy at Christmas once again. Merry Christmas. Thank you, AMFM. We're going to play one more song. And we wish all the other bands good luck with playing in front of no one. Good luck. The snow's coming down. I'm watching it fall. All the people around. Baby, please come home. The church bells in town are singing along. What a happy sound. Baby, please come home. They're singing Deck the Hall. But it's not like Christmas at all. I remember when you were here. All the fun we had last year. Pretty lights on the tree.
Thank you, guys.
Hey folks, here we are. We're back in the Ram's Head, where this whole thing started a long time ago. Just want to thank you all very much for those of you who hung through the whole thing. And just keep in mind, this isn't the end of it. We still have tomorrow night with a whole other list of players. For those who aren't going to be here for tomorrow night, just want to thank all the players and people that were involved in putting this together. Absolutely incredible experience. I can't express what this means to us as the musicians from AMFM, for everybody that is involved in this. So I truly hope you have a wonderful, wonderful holiday season. Once again, you know, like the Who's, we're all going to be here, standing, singing, holding hands. You know, and big hugs are coming to a lot of people when the time is right, and it's coming. Now, even though I'm saying goodnight, I got one last thing for you. Just a Christmas smile for you. It is my great pleasure to give you the late, great Tim King.
This is it.
Good evening, everybody. What a great night, huh? Yeah. I know it's been a tough financial year for a lot of people, and it actually affected the Claus family. Santa's nephew, his ne'er-do-well nephew, Bubba, lost his job. And Santa, wanting to make sure that Bubba didn't go without a job for Christmas, said, Bubba, I want you to deliver the presents in Annapolis this year. This was a year ago. And I ran into Bubba, and I want to tell you about it. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the town, the streets were deserted, all the bars had shut down. The bands that played for the reveling hordes had already packed up their PAs and cords, and Megan, Bryan, Doug Segree, and Michael Kay had picked up their checks and wandered away. But I was still there, trying to walk off a buzz, not wanting to risk a checkpoint with the fuzz. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but this staggering redneck with a six-pack of beer. He was dressed just like Santa, red suit trimmed in white, and he looked a bit lost as he lurched into sight. He spoke not a word, nor could he, it would seem, and his breath reeked of cigarettes, beer, and Jim Beam. A tattered old list he held tight in his fist of homes in Annapolis that he had missed. Hey, buddy, he finally managed to croak. Can you help a guy out? Then he lit up a smoke. And it wasn't a typical cigarette, my friends. It's kind of fat in the middle and skinny at the ends. But he took a big puff, shoved the list in my face, and said, man, I can't make heads nor tails of this place. But he was lost and high as a kite. All the same, he knew every address, and he roared out each name. Coincidence, you say? And well that you might. For every one on his list is at Ram's Head tonight. When I made such a ruckus, a couple cops came running saying, stop where you are. One pulled out his gun, and just as he did, Bubba did a buck dance, turned his back on the cops, and pulled down his pants. His moon on the breast of the new fallen snow blinded the cops and gave us a chance to go. We sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and we departed the scene like a Patriot missile. As we made our escape, I looked down at his dash, and there was a computer. So I knew in a flash that this was the answer. So I pulled out the keypad and got him directions for each address that he had. We delivered the gifts, and we said our goodbyes, and I watched him ascend as he took to the skies. But I heard him exclaim, somewhere over Spot Creek, look out below, I'm taking a leak.